AmCham is a proud supporter of U.S. investment in Morocco. During the past 5 years, U.S. investment has not only flourished in traditional sectors such as consumer goods, food and beverage, textiles, but also in semi-high-tech sectors such as IT and offshoring, aeronautics, automobile, energy, and electronics. Up to today, U.S. companies have invested over $790 million US dollars. They have created over 100,000 direct and indirect jobs, and they have a strong commitment to CSR and community development in Morocco.
Morocco was the first country to recognize the United States as an independent nation. We've always had a good relationship, including a good commercial one. And we, of course, in 2006 brought into being the U.S.-Morocco Free Trade Agreement, which is another lifting and elevating the commercial agreement. In addition to talking to company by company about Morocco and the ability to sell within Morocco, as well as to use Morocco's export framework, export platform, in order to really facilitate that, we needed some kind of a framework to address industries, to go out and tell industries that Morocco has an export platform that you can reach North Africa, Sub-Saharan Africa, the European Union, and frankly, points even further than that.
In this video dedicated to U.S. investment in Morocco, we are asking interested U.S. companies, members of the AmCham, about what motivates them to invest in Morocco.
I wish for my Moroccan citizen be able to get the same education that I'm getting in the US, but getting it in Morocco. The same program, the same professors, the same environment, a university that can provide education in both languages, French and English, in Morocco, providing the best degree and the best skills necessary for students to be able to work in worldwide.
Global education was motivated to start the George Washington Academy in 1998 because of demand in the local marketplace. Here in Casablanca, there were large numbers of internationals, Moroccans and Americans returning to Morocco to work, and there was a pent-up demand for American-style education offered in a multilingual context.
After a thorough investigation, they'll decide to invest in Morocco. The reason for this decision is that Morocco has all the ingredients to be competitive, that we have a competitive investment here, and that we can create value from the country. Why? Because we found out that there is qualified human resources and talent in Morocco, found out that there is world-class infrastructure, both in fact in the parks, the industrial park that we have here, and the telecom infrastructure.
The reason Microsoft is here is, we see that our technology is being adopted all over the world. The longer we stay in a country, the bigger our team becomes, and the closer we get to our customers.
IBM has presence in Morocco since more than 60 years. We installed our first equipment in the statistics department in 1932, and since that time IBM helped customers in the public, in the telco, in the banking to improve their operations, to improve their performance, and will continue to invest in Morocco.
The oil and gas sector in Morocco is not very well developed. We see a large amount of potential here. There's been some drilling in the past which has been very important to establish well control, and we see the opportunity now of bringing in new ideas, new technology, and a new focus on exploration activity for Morocco. This is particularly for the offshore.
L'investissement de Brinks Corp au Maroc a été motivé par plusieurs paramètres, dont le premier a été le fait que le Maroc soit un pays stratégiquement positionné par rapport à l'Europe, stable et économiquement développé. Le fait qu'on soit dans une proximité géographique aussi avec la France a beaucoup aidé dans la rapidité de l'implémentation, puisque ça a été initié à travers une collaboration très forte avec la filiale française. Ceci a permis de se positionner en tant que filiale marocaine sur une logique de développement au niveau africain et maghrébin.
The bank decided very early on that it wanted to become an international bank, and in the 1960s, and particularly, the bank was expanding in the Middle East and Africa. In 1967, the bank opened up its first branch in Morocco with a presence in Casablanca. With a GDP of over $100 billion and a population of about 32 million, very attractive economic growth rates over the last 10 years, a lot of transformation, and a clearly well-defined strategy that the government is adopting. Morocco represents a very attractive business proposition for us.
What's their evaluation of the business environment in Morocco?
The beauty of it is we had the Ministry of Education on our side, we had the embassy on our side supporting us, we had everyone that wanted a different type of education, an American education versus a French system.
Morocco was very conducive both for trade and business to begin the George Washington Academy. It started with just 50 students and has grown to over 700 thanks to the efforts of the American government, the Moroccan government, who both see the value and need to have American-style education for Moroccans and the internationals living in Morocco.
On peut estimer que l'environnement business a été favorable à notre activité. Le marché a, de manière graduelle, commencé à utiliser nos solutions de plus en plus fortement, et aujourd'hui on est dans une position où on peut estimer qu'on est leader de ce marché.
We believe for Morocco the business environment has in recent years improved very significantly, particularly with regard to attracting foreign investment. Working with our partner AmCham is greatly facilitated our ability to integrate into the business environment here within Morocco.
We found out that there is a strong, stable macroeconomic performance here in Morocco for the last 5 years. There is a politically stable country and the economy is still growing.
Morocco has a plan. It has delivered on earlier plans. It has a credible story to tell. I think that it has clearly well-defined focus sectors that it's looking to develop within the country. The government has done an excellent job benchmarking, determining where the weaknesses are, what it needs to do to improve, and what it needs to do to attract business into the country.
And if they will recommend investing in Morocco, as well as their corporate citizenship projects in Morocco.
Cosmos Energy, in its work around the world, has a very significant focus on corporate social responsibility. This is where we work with communities in the areas where we operate to find lasting relationships that help to build trust between the company and the communities and actually brings benefit.
The first one is introducing the Amazigh language in the Windows 8. And having the Amazigh language as part of it, not only we're serving the Constitution, but we're serving a large population of Moroccans. The second is the education. And today I can tell you that we have offered the Ministry of Education access to the services of Microsoft, which is on the cloud, for 7 million students.
Citibank, through its philanthropic arm, City Foundation, is engaged in a number of community activities around the world. So I would say that we're quite active, and the activity is driven by certain budgets which are allocated to the countries around the world, and Morocco is part of that.
Our philosophy is to build a smarter planet. That it shows that the systems, how to make a best use of the existing system within the organization for more efficiency, more productivity and responsiveness. AmCham initiated a program called A Smarter Planet, and we are very proud that this program has been launched in Morocco with the Moroccan government, and we put Rabat, the capital, as the heart of this program.
Every year, every student within the school have to spend a day in an orphanage, they have to spend a day helping a needy, they have to spend a day at the hospital with children's hospitals. That is one way to teach the new generation the business-wide as well as the social and the obligation of every citizen worldwide that needs to do in order to become successful.